Zach Gagan is on his way home from the Peach Jam, but Jack Pilgrim is still there with lots ahead. What have you seen so far, Jack, that stood out to you?
Well, last night it was the Justin Edwards show. He is set to commit on Monday. Kentucky is in a very good spot with him, but just on the floor, he was sensational. It was really good to see. He's had, I think, two of the best performances of the entire event so far. He's doing it all on both ends of the floor. He's attacking the glass. He's jumping the passing lanes, getting out on breakaway dunks, windmills. I mean, he is just being a terrific all-around player, something that I know the Kentucky coaching staff was there in person to watch him for every single one of his games, and just watching their reactions and talking to people in the know. They are very high on Justin Edwards' performance, and it'd be a nice little gift wrap to wake up to on Monday when he ultimately decides to commit.
Yeah, we're about 4 days away from him making his decision final. He's already made the decision, but hasn't announced it. I mean, is there any chance we're surprised by what he does and he doesn't pick Kentucky?
Well, if you want to read the tea leaves, Tennessee's assistant coach, Rod Clark, left at halftime of the game last night as Kentucky stayed, and they were, Chin Coleman was comfortable, enjoying himself, watching what I firmly believe will be a future Kentucky Wildcat. And I heard from somebody close to Justin that there's a little frustration on Rod's end of things that I think Tennessee feels like they're just wasting their time still recruiting him. So I've heard nothing but positive buzz surrounding Justin Edwards and his what should be an inevitable commitment to Kentucky.
Yeah, Kentucky's in great shape there. And there was also a big update yesterday that didn't occur at the Peach Jam, but very important surrounding a player at the Peach Jam. It looks like DJ Wagner has not made his college decision, but at least his shoe company decision, and that could tell us what's ahead. What's up with that, Jack?
Yeah, so I don't know if you remember last EYBL session, all these players were wearing these long multicolored. You actually saw Kentucky commit Rob Dillingham wearing this long multicolored shooting sleeve, and everybody's like, "Oh, that's kind of interesting." It's kind of the what all these kids are wearing, and I started seeing this brand everywhere at Peach Jam, and go figure, it's Drake's partnership with Nike and their brand that is going to get announced next. It just got announced yesterday, and it's getting released next week. And go figure, DJ Wagner is the face of this new brand. And you got to think, as he's come down the home stretch of his recruitment, why would he be making a partnership deal with a Nike affiliated brand if he had any intention of going on to Adidas, which is obviously Louisville? So it was definitely not an official announcement of any sort of the imagination. He just did an update, I think, with Travis Branham. He's been hiding in the shadows and not talking to any media. So credit to Travis Branham for getting the scoop on that one. But even in that interview, he said, "I'm not close to a decision. I'm not going to announce this week," as some of the rumors were saying. But if you talk to people in the know and all throughout the basketball world, they think that something is coming at some point in the coming weeks, and that Kentucky is in a pretty solid spot for him.
Yeah, that wasn't an official commitment, and Branham's probably just trying to make this race interesting. But it's hard to imagine a scenario where a guy signs with Nike and then goes to a Louisville school, especially a player of his caliber. Last time we checked with you, John Calipari had not yet arrived at the Peach Jam because he had important matters back in Lexington. Is there anything new on Calipari's travels or on the Ugonna Kingsley front?
So I've heard that Coach Cal will be making his way to Peach Jam on Friday. So the visit is still ongoing. Ugonna Kingsley did make it on campus. Things are going well as expected. And then so Cal will be making his way tomorrow at some point after Ugonna leaves for home. And then I believe Orlando Antigua will be going to a couple other events throughout this weekend. So he will not be at Peach Jam, but Kentucky will be 3 deep to close out the rest of this prestigious recruiting event. So we'll see. We'll be getting Coach Cal updates very shortly. But yes, I've heard things are going very well with Ugonna Kingsley as they were expected to be.